What was the NAACP v. Alabama case about? Have you ever wondered how the fight for civil rights intersected with the legal system? The case of National Association for the Advancement of Colored People versus Alabama is a fascinating example. This case revolved around Alabama's demand for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People to reveal the names and addresses of its members in the state. Alabama aimed to regulate organizations operating within its borders, particularly targeting the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People due to its civil rights efforts in the 1950s. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People refused to comply with this request. They argued that disclosing their membership list would violate the constitutional rights of their members, specifically the freedom of association protected by the First Amendment. The organization contended that revealing this information could lead to economic retaliation, job loss, threats, and harassment against its members. This situation could deter individuals from associating with the organization altogether. The case eventually made its way to the United States Supreme Court. In a unanimous decision in 1958, the court ruled that Alabama's demand violated the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. The justices recognized that forcing the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People to disclose its membership list could be as harmful as directly regulating the organization itself. The court concluded that the state's interest in obtaining this information did not outweigh the fundamental constitutional rights of the members, thus protecting their anonymity to prevent intimidation and harassment. This ruling was a significant affirmation of First Amendment rights, particularly the right to associate freely without fear of reprisal. It also set an important precedent that limited state power to interfere with the internal affairs of civil rights organizations. From a Republican perspective, especially during the era of Earl Warren's Supreme Court, this case reflected a commitment to protecting individual liberties against government overreach. It reinforced the constitutional safeguards that apply to all Americans, regardless of their political beliefs. The decision highlighted the principle that government actions must respect due process and the fundamental freedoms enshrined in the Constitution.